Joanne Arduino, welcome to our Inspire TV live talks. We are very pleased to have you with us today because you are going to offer to all over the world a very special gift from your expertise and the energy of many people and children, and I don't know who else you are going to share with us from Scranton, Pennsylvania. So,
thank you, Petra, and thank you for having me and for agreeing to host our production.
This is what this is our goal: is to create a platform, a home for independent productions, and to be reachable to a very selective audience. And yes, this is what we are here. This is what Inspire TV for. I've seen one of your performances. I've been in Scranton 2 years ago, so I watched your Nutcracker. I was very impressed from the professionalism of the actors, the choreography, the setup, the costumes, the sets, everything. I have heard that every year you do a new production. This is true?
Well, we do, because every year we have some different dancers. So in order to accommodate those dancers, of course, you do the choreography to fit their strengths. And we also try to change up the choreography and the staging somewhat, because we have done this ballet for 45 years as a gift to our community. And over 350,000 people have seen it free of charge up until now. And usually ballet companies present their Nutcracker as their biggest fundraiser. And so I do change it up because it's part of the tradition of a lot of the people of our region who come each year with their families to see the production. This production began in 1976. My mentor, the late Constance Reynolds, was from Scotland, and she came to the United States and started to teach ballet. And her school grew, and to the point where she felt she could start a small company and that they were at the caliber that they could do full-length ballets. And because she felt the people of Scranton, Pennsylvania were so very gracious to her and welcoming, she wanted to give something back to them at that point. And what she, of course, thought of the perfect time of year was the holiday season, and the perfect ballet at the holiday season was the Nutcracker. And so her gift of dance is what she wanted to return. So I followed in her footsteps as she was my mentor. And so since 1991, I have been the director of the company, and we have continued giving this gift for all of these years. So this year is our 45th annual production, giving it as a gift. And with the pandemic and all of the challenges that were put forth to us, we did not want to let the year go by and not give our gift. So with the help of many generous people in our community, we went to Keystone Pictures, which is a film company in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and they professionally filmed the performance for us. And it was presented first at a drive-in movie theater for 3,000 people. And now it will air on local Fox television station affiliates here in the United States, in our region 4 times. And then we're excited then to have it presented on your television station.
Wow, wonderful. Tell me, how did you do the rehearsals for the performance?
It was difficult because, and I don't know what your guidelines there are, but we could only have so many people in an enclosed space that was well ventilated and all masked and all distanced. So rehearsals were difficult. We began rehearsals at the end of September, and we just brought small groups of dancers into the studios for rehearsal and to learn the choreography. And they, of course, were all masked. And then we would let all of them go, and the next group would come in. We would sanitize in between. And so then when it came time to go into the theater, it's a bigger space, of course. The theater was empty, no audience was allowed. So, but I was only allowed 18 people on stage at one time because of the guidelines and the social distancing. So we had to it couldn't run consecutively as a normal live theater production would happen. So we brought in scenes one at a time and let them film in that way.
How many dancers participate in the performance?
I wish I knew the exact number. I would say it's at least 100, and they range in age from 9 to 60 maybe. Nutcracker allows for parts for children, roles for children. So it's a big event for them to participate in this production. Most of the lead dancers are all advanced dancers that have studied at different places in the United States and abroad for summers, and they continue to study with Ballet Theater of Scranton during the course of the school year.
Wow. And how did you do the recording? Did they use at least 2 cameras recording you?
We used, and you know all of this much better than I because you're an expert in this, but it was all new to me. We did use 2 cameras and also a jib, and they did 3 takes of each scene. And so then we went into the editing process. We also, usually ballet does not have a narrator, but because this was a film for us, I decided that a narrator would be really lovely. So a professional actress from New York City who's an alumna of ballet theater wrote a short script, and she performs it on the film. And I think it really adds to it. And the people who have seen it so far thought it really helped them carry the storyline along, because as you know, ballet is movement with no words. And so, yes, we depict the storyline, but it does help a little bit in the film.
I cannot wait to see the performance. And I'm sure that you enjoyed a lot. Everything you tell us intrigues me very much. And yes, I agree with everything, all the additions you did. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I also did put 2 pieces in from last year. There's the big pas de deux, the dance for the couple at the end that's very famous. But because of the guidelines, I couldn't let the man be lifting the girl and spinning the girl so much because they were in too close contact. So we used that footage from last year. And the live footage, a lot of the men would wear gloves so that they were touching hands. And I mean, we sanitized all the props in between. We were very diligent in that because, you know, we all have to stay safe and get through this together.
Exactly. So these dancers that you used the footage from last year, they perform also in this edition?
Yes, one of them is a ballet theater alumna, and she is now a trainee at the Charlotte Ballet in North Carolina, going to be a professional dancer, and her partner is a freelance professional dancer as well.
Very good. So what is next? What is your next project? How do you plan to work now with integration?
It is trying. Right now, we are deciding on the ballet that we will be performing. Our senior dancers, who are our most advanced dancers, do a full-length ballet in the spring. But we are right now trying to decide how we will present that, whether it will be streamed, whether it will be a YouTube post, whether it will be in the drive-in again. We're really just not sure, all depending on how we will present it as to where we are at that time of year with COVID. Yeah,
but thank you, Joanne. You have been so much energetic. You gave a great solution, and not to miss this gift you give to the Scranton community every year. And not only, you spread it more now. You spread it to more people, and of course to us. And we are grateful about that.
Oh, and I am very grateful to you to spread the word farther and farther, because as you know, the arts are so important to our lives and to enrich our lives. And so we are glad that you're able to spread this gift at this holiday season.
Exactly. And this is the ideal work, the ideal play. During the year, do you have other performances with your students?
We do. We do our other senior company full-length ballet, which will most likely this year be 𝘂𝗶𝗄𝗯 and possibly the Fairy Doll. And we also do children's company ballet, and that is for our children ages 8 through 14. And then we do school recitals, because we have a school that supports the company. And we do a modern performance. We do a performance of all our preschoolers, and we do a performance of jazz, tap, and hip hop as well, all separately.
Mm-hmm. And how many teachers do you have, Joanne, in your school?
We have 10 freelance instructors, and they all have specialties, you know, whether it be hip hop or ballet or jazz, whatever it is. So it's a wonderful group of people, and they're very dedicated, and I have very wonderful students that work hard. And you know, I mean, they go to school full time, and they give their time to come to rehearsals. They're very dedicated. So I'm very proud of them.
Very good, wonderful. You do a very good job. That's why they support you. They come more and more every year. I know some of your dancers, but in person. So, Joanne, thank you very much for sharing all this information about the background of the beautiful performance of Nutcracker that we are going to watch. And all the blessings for a bright future for you, your family, and your school, and of course the students. And hopefully in the years to come, maybe you arrange an educational trip to Greece.
Oh, that would be wonderful. It's one place I've always wanted to go. So let's work on that together.
Yes, okay, it's a deal. Thank you. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Stay safe, healthy, and be inspired.
And all to you as well.